These roles need to be respected and valued. Teammates need to utilize their unique strengths to work together and achieve mutual success. Athletes and partners need to understand that if a player's skill level significantly exceeds his or her teammates, this type of dominance is detrimental. A player in this category should either play on another team with higher skilled players or help as an assistant coach. On quality unified sports teams, athletes and partners commit to attending all practices and competitions. They also are knowledgeable in the rules of their sport, follow them, and demonstrate sportsmanship. Another important role is for teammates to support team goals and contribute to one another's goals and successes. One of the great benefits of unified sports is the opportunity for friendships to emerge. There should be times before or after practices when teammates can get to know each other through social activities. Every effort should be made to encourage the development of new relationships inside and outside the sports arena. It is through these personal connections that a greater understanding of people and their different capabilities transpires. In this segment, we will examine two types of unified sports environments different from the norm. Player dominance, which has negative outcomes, and training programs, which produce desired positive growth. The first environment, player dominance, is characterized by one or more players on the team having higher skill levels and using their decided advantage to negatively control the game. Player dominance is the #1 challenge affecting unified sports. It undermines the principle of meaningful involvement because the dominant players do not respect the roles of their teammates. They also don't respect the roles of the opposing team either and control the competition experience. Watch in these sequences how the two partners who are identified with a shadow box completely control the game and fail to include their athlete teammates. No passes are made, and no consideration is given to involving the athletes in the plays. Consequently, meaningful involvement does not transpire, making this a negative unified sports experience. Now let's watch another team which has balanced athlete and partner composition. Notice the number of passes made, as well as the ball movement that leads to a teammate who takes a good shot. Can you tell the athletes apart from the partners? Player dominance detracts from the overall unified sports experience for a number of reasons. First, it diminishes the roles of the other teammates and makes them feel inferior. If the dominant players are partners, this produces a negative feeling of self-esteem for Special Olympics athletes. Second, players of significantly higher abilities create safety risks for players on the opposing team. Their size, speed, agility, and skill level allows them to control the game and to consequently create frustration. There are several steps that can be taken to prevent player dominance. First, coaches need to be trained in unified sports. They need to be reminded of their responsibilities to promote the philosophy and create the environment where meaningful involvement is the standard. Second, unified sports coaches and administrators need to follow the appropriate procedures for creating balanced unified sports teams. Third, there are sports such as basketball which have unified sports-specific rules designed to minimize partner dominance. The basketball rule prohibits both partners as a group and athletes as a group from scoring more than 75% of their team's total points. Rules such as this one are found in the official Special Olympics Sports Rules Book and need to be followed and enforced. If no rules are in place for a sport, an evaluation committee can be used to monitor player dominance at a competition. This committee can be empowered to disqualify a team if continued player dominance occurs. A combination of these preventative measures is most effective in combating this problematic situation. The second type of unified sports environment produces very positive results. While it differs from the traditional unified sports model, it has produced athlete growth as well as improved sports skills and socialization development. This environment is called the Unified Sports Training Program. Its primary characteristic is training Special Olympics athletes through the use of higher skilled partners who play on the same team. These partners receive an orientation about their roles as teachers first and competitors second. For example, in a sport like basketball, the partner's primary role is to try to set up the athletes for scoring chances through passing and positioning on the court. Partners agree to follow and implement this mentoring type of philosophy under the direction of the coach. Training programs are popular in schools, where it is essential to include a greater number of people. Whereas traditional unified sports programs could not include a number of partners due to their heightened skill level, training programs can accommodate them. One positive benefit is that greater athlete and partner growth can transpire because of fewer restrictions. Additionally, this program offers a unified experience in rural areas, where there are not sufficient numbers of athletes and partners who match in abilities. Training program teams practice and compete together. They follow the same core philosophy as unified sports. The two major differences are that the partners' roles are much more defined and the competition outcomes are not as true, since partners hold back their skills. However, athletes can develop requisite skills at a faster pace and eventually compete in a traditional unified sports league. Unified sports provides new opportunities for Special Olympics through a meaningful inclusion sports environment. Friendships and social opportunities emerge through this program, which in turn produces enlightenment in the community. And it provides athletes and partners with the means to further develop sports and social skills in a fun setting. We hope you will continue to expand the Unified Sports Program and give more Special Olympics athletes and their peers without intellectual disabilities the opportunity to become teammates and friends.